Okay, let's talk about society. I'm not gonna talk about the people Michael Jackson sang about in a song with the same name as my title of this video. But more about people in society nowadays. How they don't really care about us, right? Um, sure, you are a part of a society, but it's very, very vast, so that your existence in it is very insignificant. And of course, a lot of people in this society feel like other people are replaceable. So if this guy has any red flags, there's another person that potentially is better. And people keep looking for perfect people in society. If they see something bad about a person, they just leave them because they think there's an abundance in people, as the society is so huge with so many people. Mathematically, there should be a person that's better, right? But I think that's a wrong approach how to treat other people, because we should appreciate each other, and also people can change if they really want to. So you should you should only walk away when you see that the person either doesn't want to change or they need time to realize how important it is for them to change. Some people need time to realize their flaws. For me, some things took years, years to realize that I need to change an approach to certain things. And that's the issue of the society we live in today. People don't know how to value each other. And also, anyone can become a member of a society, right? No matter where they come from, they can just join in and walk around freely as if they, always belonged in this society. But that can be dangerous, because then the good people in society can suffer. Some other people from other cultures with other mindsets, other agendas, yeah, they can pay the price for trust. The term high trust society and low trust society. If you're in a high trust society, you have high trust in society, in other people, to behave respectfully towards others. And let me tell you, people can be really, really savage and heartless. The other day I got scammed from third world country people online. It wasn't for much, about like $30. But still, they could lie to you, and it's just the way they live. It's just the way they are from like these third world countries, like I don't know, Nigeria, Egypt, Pakistan, or whatever. All these weird places that you don't really want to visit, I think. Yeah, I think more tight communities, not societies, right, have much more merits to them. Like, people forgot how being able to rely on a person when you know them, right? When you have a village of about 150 people, for example, you know each other. You know about each, how they are, and you see them like almost every day, right? Because everyone lives in this village, you know what each person does, and you can have a small talk when you meet them on the street. Yo, how's life been, or what have you been up to? And isn't that cool? And then when a stranger comes into the city, you know that this person doesn't belong here or is a stranger, so you know to be careful about them, because people can really, really be vile and evil and whatnot. So you know how to govern your own or be cautious about this person, because you don't know them. They might be like very aggressive and hurt somebody. You try to get to know them, or you keep your distance, whatever your approach might be. Depends on how dangerous this person looks. But you know, right? You know that this person doesn't belong here, or is potentially dangerous. So you have information to work with. But in this society, you just gotta trust that, I don't know, this sovereignty of people is good enough for you to not get robbed, scammed, or hurt. And that's an easy place for predators and all these evil people to hide in. Just, it's like their playground. And the worst thing is, we aren't being educated about of our racial differences. Like, some animals have their instincts and behavioral inclinations. So do our races a lot of times. Because, I don't know, I don't want to be racist or sound racist, but you can notice how different people approach things or thinking patterns. Asians and, oh, I don't know, dude, Europeans and black people and so on, each have their own different ways of like going about things, just like every person, but the blueprint is still there. Okay, I digressed. Anyways, how can you be sure or safe when people in society change, when you don't know many people? And nowadays we live such lives that you don't even know your own neighbor. Doesn't it make sense to know the person that lives right next to you, so you can be sure that they aren't weird, that you can rely on them in your needs? This has completely vanished. And then you might wonder, why do we feel so lonely, so disconnected from each other? It's just how this society has been built, on purpose. Just like in nature, when you are a lone wolf, you are much weaker than if you were in a pack of wolves. Right? Divide and conquer. That's what these people in charge did and like to do. Because when you are united with someone else, you are much, much stronger than if you were alone. And you can help each other. Sure, doing things by yourself forges you into being more independent and stronger and whatnot, but if there's too much of it, it becomes harmful. And you can feel it. Right? When you feel lonely, it means that, sure, you've had enough. Like, sure, you proved that you can take care of yourself, but that doesn't mean that's how you should live your whole life. All by yourself. Because that's what makes life beautiful. When you share the journey with others. But in this system, everybody is out there for themselves. Rushing, doing their jobs, barely, if even, spending time with their own family. And yeah, that is wrong. That's not what life is about. Thanks for listening.